Hi, CIS Lit. I miss you guys so much. And I know you're all freaking out just because there's so many unknowns right now. So just take a breath. I'm going to explain how the rest of this semester is going to work. Hopefully, we'll be able to come back to school at some point, but I'm just going to assume that we aren't at this point, just so we can put all the deadlines on there, all the assignments, so you know what's coming. My goal is to not overwhelm anyone with this stuff. This class will still be challenging because it is still a college class, but I don't want it to be like all consuming. Okay. So I'm going to explain how it'll be a little bit easier than what we've been doing. We're never going to have face-to-face classes where we all are video chatting at once because I've done that for English classes, online English classes, and I never really get too much out of it. It's more like pausing, waiting for someone to talk. It's awkward. Everyone's kind of uncomfortable. It just doesn't have the same feeling as an in-person class. So we're going to move to online discussions where you're just typing and responding to other people. And we'll do one of those per week. So this is how the class is going to go for the remainder of the semester unless we come back. Okay. I will post a video on Sundays giving you a rundown of expectations for the week. I'm posting this one on Saturday because I know everyone's freaking out and you would love to get some sort of information from anyone. So just know every weekend you can expect some sort of video where I explain what's going on this week. Now, I will post all the deadlines for everything as soon as I'm done recording this week's video, just so you know what's coming, what book do you need to read next. It's not going to have the same feeling as it did in the last class or when we were in person, but I really hope you can still get something out of it, which is practicing reading and analyzing literature. So that will be our main focus. There will be a discussion every week, depending on what the book is. So this week is Giovanni's Room. You should have read Giovanni's Room, hopefully, by now. If you haven't, you still have a couple days before our first assignment. So this is how it's going to work. For every book, you will need to post to a discussion board. Now, your post should be an in-depth analysis of some part of the text. You could pick a specific quote. You can pull things from your readers' responses if you want, just to put them in a space where people can interact with it. So I need you to post something that's 500 to 1,000 words maximum. And it's just analyzing the text. It can be sections from your readers' responses. It can be anything else. It could be questions you have. It just needs to be you interacting with the text. Oh my gosh, there's just a big lightning happening. Woo! So I'm saying it's okay if you use your reader responses for your discussions because I don't want you to have to come up with something else when we generally use some of our readers' responses for discussions anyway. So those initial posts, those 500 to 1,000 words of analysis, that will be due Tuesdays by 11:59 p.m. Your first discussion, initial post, we'll call it, is due Tuesday. Okay. And then everyone else needs to reply to everyone else. So if I'm writing my initial post, I'm going to reply to all 7 of you, just with words of encouragement. You can push people on their analysis, make them go a little farther, ask questions, just engage as you would in person, but in a weird online way. We'll work out the kinks the first couple weeks. I'll give full points for discussion just as we're going along. And so that'll just be 10 points per week for discussion. 5 points for your initial post, 5 points for responding to everyone else. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Then you're still getting all your discussion posts or points and engaging with the text. So for Giovanni's Room this week, you have a post, your initial post, due Tuesday, and then you need to reply to everyone else's post by Friday. Deal? Okay. And you can always email me, ask questions whenever. Then you will still need to do 3 to 4 page journal responses, but I'm going to have those due the following Sunday, just so you can take what you write in the discussion posts and put them into your papers if you want. So you just get a little extra time. I know before I was requiring 1 journal to be due before discussion started. I'm going to scrap that. Now you can just work with whatever you want, and all 3 of your responses will be due Sunday. So this week we're focusing on Giovanni's room, and we're actually going to spend 2 weeks on this one. So you will have 2 discussions, and then your 3 response papers are due. And again, I know this is really confusing with me just talking at you, so I will put all the deadlines on Schoology just so you know what's coming. So your 3 responses, your 3 analysis papers on Giovanni's room will be due April 12th by midnight. Just to make sure you've got time. You'll have done 2 discussions by then. Hopefully you'll have enough fodder to actually write all of your stuff. I just wanted to spend more time with Giovanni's room, 1, because it's a good book that I really think has some interesting things to go into. But 2, I want to give you extra time to like adjust. I know all of your classes are doing something this week and it might be overwhelming, so I just want to slow into it. So we are just doing a discussion this week. We'll have another discussion next week, and then you'll have response papers too. So again, I'm going to post everything on Schoology. I am trying to be as open about everything as possible because we're all learning in this process. But above everything, above this class, above every other class, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I care that you are a fully functioning human more than a great analyzer, which you all are. But do something fun for yourself. Read a book for fun. I read all the Amulet books, all those graphic novels this week. That was kind of fun. I've also been doing Bob Ross paintings, my weird pandemic hobby. Here's one I did. You see that? A mountain. Wow. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these nature paintings that I have. That's what I'm doing. Kind of losing it. But wash your hands, stay safe. Don't go outside unless you're going for a walk or something. I don't know. I miss you. I miss this class. I can't believe our last class was us watching Governor Walz say that we were going to continue having school, and then I never saw you again. All right. Well, email me with any questions you have, and I will talk to you all hopefully at some point this week. You can always email me with anything. Let me know. You have my cell phone number in the syllabus. So if you want to start a group chat, we could do that. That might be a good time to do that. I don't know. Up to you guys. Okay. I'm going to start rambling. Bye. Have a good rest of your day whenever you're watching this.